So, along the same lines as the last question, the idea I'm thinking about is the idea that people mistake kindness for weakness. So, how do you determine when to try to uplift others versus not?
Yes. Again, the fundamental thing is we are the center and world is on the periphery. We have control over ourselves. We have no control over others. So we use the best judgment and offer our services. But when you see it is not received, accept that and don't waste any further energy. Okay. So we don't look for outcome, what people receive or not. But we have to use common sense where to exert our energy. And this is very, very true. People who are nice and kind, they try to help out. And people consider their generosity and kindness as weakness. And this is human nature. So this is why, again, be firm on the surface, be like a coconut, and provide the service. People don't know the weakness because you have softness within the heart, but on the surface you remain firm. This way you are helping them, by being firm. Just simplest example, in my case, like I want to serve and teach people for free. If I taught for free, I experimented, what happened? They have excuses that they don't have money. I say, come for free. They break the appointment. They don't practice what I teach. They don't come back. What am I doing is, because I'm allowing them to be weak, so I'm not supporting them. But suppose I say, fixed price, you pay this much. If you cannot afford, tell me. So that way I make them make commitment by paying. Also by paying, they learn to be humble. Because without humility, spiritual wisdom doesn't flow. So really, only means of humility in this culture is money. What you pay, you appreciate. Anything that requires more effort and more sacrifices is greater appreciation. So somebody has to travel a long distance to come. Somebody who has real need, they are more humble because they are listening. But those who come, they are not interested, they won't receive it. So on my part, I just give without conditioning. But I use the judgment because charging the money is not for charging the money, but looking at their standpoint, I'm making them humble, making them more committed. So in your case, you can apply. So you can make them stronger by supporting them what they have to do, by guiding them what to do instead of doing for them, because they become reliant. This is the story with parents and children. Many times, children abuse parents, or especially mother, because mother have so much love for them. Matter of fact, it is attachment, and children play the game being helpless and thrive on mother. Same thing with sisters, same thing with relatives and friends. So weakness they discover and take advantage of you. So you are not helping yourself because you drain your energy. You are not helping them, you are making dependent. So really greater strength comes by being you. Other way to help anyone, we can hardly help anyone. We are only instrumental. So only way we can provide help is little bit by doing physically, little bit by speech, but greatly by mind. and greatly by maintaining our inner peace and inner strength. So our present itself becomes a model for them to learn a lesson, much greater lesson than our speech and action. So if you represent strength, moral and spiritual strength, you don't have to do too much. Just your presence and a few words, they will get the message. Make them stronger, motivate them. So it is our ego that I want to help. So if you help and you remember it is ego. You do with your left hand so that your right hand doesn't know. So this is the sense. So it builds, if you give help to someone, they feel humiliated, they feel weakness that I'm receiving help for nothing. And on our part we feel proud, I'm helping someone, I'm doing without charging anything. So it is not good. So even somebody cannot afford, I would say just pay whatever you like, pay $1 so you don't feel guilty. And I don't feel extra ego that I'm only instrumental. So for practical reason, be practical on the surface. Deep inside your intention counts. Like your intention is to serve, you are free. Your intention to be appreciated, then you will be stuck. So why to get stuck with somebody's comment, somebody's receptivity? Just do the duty and become free. And just such a thought, to just think about it, it is liberating instantaneously. Just remove the old programming because of upbringing, especially religion, and it's so deeply ingrained, you have to remove it gradually.